Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do a collective oracle and affirmations for today. Today is Sunday, March 1st, 2026. You may follow me on the Attack the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It all might resonate. It's affirmations. We're going to do messages of closure. Okay. This is something I only did once before. I think like right after I started the channel, I did a reading and picked up on some things from the other side. Sometimes I do pick up on things, sometimes I don't. So I probably will post the video either way just because. It's messages of closure. This is from All Things Intuitive. Y'all, I have no idea if they still sell this deck or not, okay? But you can definitely go there and check it out. You can also check out eBay and Amazon because I know I've seen these decks on there before. So let's see what falls out. Wow. Oh, okay. Sometimes things just hit me. Sometimes things don't. Let's do 2 more shuffles. We got 3 on the table, 5 on the table, 6 on the table. Okay, that one was that one. Last shuffle. Seven with bottom of the deck. We've got happiness is not a betrayal of me. I didn't know how to comfort you. I'm sorry I left while you were young. This one stuck out to me. We're going to talk about that. I regret the time we lost. I didn't mean what I said. I was uncomfortable showing emotion. This one stuck out to me too. And then I'm sorry I criticized you. This was bottom of the deck. And it doesn't matter feminine, masculine. If this resonates for you, it resonates for you. If you feel something when I say what I have to say, then it resonates for you, okay? So these are the 2 cards that stood out to me. I'm sorry I left while you were young, and I was uncomfortable showing emotion. So I'm just going to talk about that for a few minutes, and then I'm going to let you guys feel what you need to feel about the cards, okay? This is somebody, I don't know if they were like an older parent, meaning like when you were born, your mom, your dad was, like maybe 40 or maybe older or like late 30s. Typically when people have their kids, it feels like they're younger and younger, right? Like my dad was 24 when I was born, and my mom was 22 when I was born. But a lot of like I had friends who, when they were born, like their parents were like in their late 30s. And if it's not an older parent, it could be a grandparent, okay? Like it could have been a younger grandparent. Does that make sense? So like you would have been born like when your mom was like 20 and then your grandma was like 40. So she was like a younger grandparent. Does that make sense? And I'm picturing like kitchen appliances, like the old they were like a split pea green kind of appliance. Like um I don't did they have dish I don't think they had dishwashers then. Maybe. But I'm seeing like a stove and like a fridge. Like a bungalow house too. If you don't know, like bungalow style, kind of like you would walk up a step or a couple steps and you'd have a porch, like a covered porch, and then you would go inside and you typically it would just be a one level, so like two bedrooms and a bath, or three little bedrooms and a bath with a kitchen, a living dining room combo kind of thing. Sometimes they had stairs to go upstairs, but you would only have like maybe one room up there or like two rooms up there, and they would, like, because the bungalow, the way the roof was shaped, like the rooms would have been like not domed, but like slanted roofs kind of thing, and so typically upstairs the rooms would have been smaller. It's like a bungalow style house. I'm picturing like a city, like somebody like living in the city. I mean, I live near Chicago, but it could be any city. You know, it could be New York, LA. I mean, I don't know. Detroit. I mean, it could be anywhere. It's just a little bungalow house. I'm pretty sure they were manufactured everywhere, right? Right? Mm. It's my green machine. Healthy and not healthy all at the same time, but absolutely delicious. People of a certain generation had trouble showing emotion to their kids, to their grandkids. It's just a very common occurrence, right? And typically, and typically that gets passed down to generation to generation. And that's why if you guys ever watch when I do children's affirmations, at the end of my children's affirmations, I always say, "Tell your kids you love them." Because back in the day, people were uncomfortable doing that. Like they weren't taught to do that, so they didn't teach their kids to do that. It's kind of funny too because I feel like me personally growing up, I never had a problem saying I love you to like my parents, to my brother. And I would tell my mom and my dad and my brother, "Okay, I love you. Like I'll see you later. I love you." And I think at first, I think especially for my dad, if you want me to be honest, I think it was a little like she just tell me you love me, you know. But then I think he got used to it because he'd be like, "Oh, I love you too." And I don't think he was used to that. And don't get me wrong, his my dad's parents were the grandparents that were the stability in my life. They're the ones that always helped my parents out. They're the ones that always took us on vacation every other year. I mean, I got to see the whole country. So, well, mostly out west, but I got to see Canada and Alaska and Mexico, and yeah. Um, but yeah, I think, and I'm not tooting my own horn, but I think when I came along and I didn't have any problem expressing that. I think I broke that generational curse from my parents because like they weren't taught to say that, you know. And even now when I see my dad and my brother, I still say it. I'm like, okay, I love you. See you in a little bit, you know. Like, see you in a couple weeks, whatever. Someone someone regrets leaving this plane when someone was young, and they regret the fact that when they were here, whoever this young person was, you, someone else, that they didn't tell you that they loved you, that they didn't tell you, you know, how great you were, what an amazing human you were, that kind of thing. And again, I'm not really picturing like a feminine or a masculine, honestly. But that bungalow and those two split split pea green appliances really stood out to me for some reason. So I don't know if that was your home. I don't know if that was their home. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to let you take from it what you will. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope everybody has a lovely Sunday, and I'll talk to you later.